Just in, see the new thing Buhari has arranged for the Fulanis to start in Nigeria to give them relevance, to expose them to the world as Nigerians react. In case you are not aware, the Fulanis Association, Buhari has told them to go ahead and start one of the things that brings people together, that they should start it and they should begin to implement it. Whether you like it or not, Buhari to a large extent has made a solemn vow, and that vow is to ensure that he gives Fulanis a place, in Nigeria, although they've never, those that are Nigerians have never really had a place, because in nature they are nomadics, okay? So they roam from place to place, especially this same cattle business. This same cattle thing, they roam, they go from one place to another, they just roam around, okay? So they've never had stability. Over time, when other communities, other people were settling and acquiring land and mapping out territories, they did not have any tied to their belt. And so time has flown by and reality is setting in. And wherever they go now, people tell them you have to either lease a property or you cannot go beyond this boundary. There are now laws and systems in place that now govern the people. And by the time they wake up, they say there is a popular adage that says it is too late to cry when the head is off. You should have made all your negotiations before the head is off. And now this is what it is. So Buhari came in trying to try Ruga farm estate, mapping out the country, giving them land. All is not working, because you cannot steal, even if you steal from an orphan that has nobody to fight for him. Have you heard of the God factor? You'll be surprised. So these are some of the things going on now. The Fulanis, Buhari has told them to form football association so that they can have relevance and gain acceptance. Let's get all the details. The Kota Horde, a Fulani sociocultural group, said it will set up a football association for nomadic children in Jigawa State, the northwest of Nigeria, after having a meeting with their grand patron, President Muhammadu Buhari. The state chairman of the association, Halaji Oman, disclosed this in an interview with newsmen in Dassa on Monday. After meeting with their grand patron, President Muhammadu Buhari, who told them that football is a way of acceptance that brings people together and is not discriminatory, since the Fulani name has really turned a bad one and people do not want to have anything to do with it due to stereotype of association of criminal activities being associated with a tribe. One of the things they can do to gain acceptance is forming football association. According to him, establishment of the association for the nomadic will motivate and encourage the youth among them to actively participate in sport activities. There are many talented Fulani players in the state, and the children are not only good at playing, but other sports inclusive will be introduced so that they can begin to represent the country internationally and gain worldwide acceptance. However, no attempt is being made to discover them. So the chairman said we are working to ensure that we begin to position the Fulanis. Furthermore, he pointed out that the gesture will socially guide leads to the inclusion of the Fulani youths in the aspects of life acceptance, like their counterparts across Nigeria who are involved in this sport and represent Nigeria even internationally. Politics Nigeria reports that Fulani people are one of the largest ethnic group, that's not true, in the sub-Sahara of West Africa, widely dispersed across the region with no particular place to call home. Inhabiting many countries, they live mainly in West Africa and not part of the Central Africa, but also in the southern Sudan, the region near the Red Sea coast, and approximately numbers of Fulani people in unknown places due to clashes regarding ethnicity and people sending them away. They've never had a free opportunity to live and to be established. Whose fault is it? I ask the question. Whose fault is it that they've never had opportunity to be established? They choose to follow the cow. And when you follow a cow, these are some of the things, because it leads nowhere. By the time you sell off the cow, what happens? You're on your own, because so these are some of the things why people, other clans, and that became communities, a group of people that became a clan, became community, became a tribe, and began to express themselves, have what we call settlement, marking out territories. The Fulanis did not care. No say for this life, the thing when you say another important, when you not pay attention to, now your neighbor take better pass you. The thing where you not agree, put attention to, you not pay. For instance, a man go live in children. You go, they concentrate, they follow girlfriend. When you're supposed to build your children, your future, these people now go stand for you, now go day for you in your midnight hour. Depending on how you make the relationship with them, God helping you, all things being equal, you will have a better tomorrow, in the sense that they will bring your grandchildren home. Their wives and husbands will come home. You will have people around you. You will never truly, really, sincerely be alone. You will always have these people around you every time, all the time. And when they will celebrate you, there will be good times, there will be all kinds of seasons, and you go through it together. You don't have to go through it alone. But where you refuse to pay attention to your children when they are young, you don't befriend them, they don't know you, they are so scared, they don't even know what's happening, or they see you maltreating their mother, their parents, what do you think will happen? What do you think will happen? What do you really think will happen? So these are some of the things going on. These are some of the things now happening, and people are rising up to the occasion and saying enough is enough. Enough is enough. So Buhari has advised his people, said, if you want acceptance, so if you want these people to accept you, one of the things that you must do is to ensure that you start this football club, and is ready to sponsor them. So they'll be starting a football club. So they want them to also represent, they also want them to represent, the nation. They want them to represent the nation internationally. Okay, they want them to represent the nation internationally. So this is what they are planning, so that they can gain acceptance. Because the Fulanis, have been, have been, being neglected. Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? So these are some of the things happening right now. These are some of the things going on. These are some of the things happening. So we must continue to, because Buhari wants to leave now, and he wants to ensure that he establishes the Fulanis before he leaves. It's not a bad thing, okay? All things being equal, but you must do things decently and in order. You can't just come and begin to do this and do that. It's not fair. It's not right. It's not. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.